What's going on, guys? It's Murky. We got another review coming at you today, but it's not really a review. It's more so of a update and a run over of a mouse that we've already done, and it was kind of a low quality review, but whatever. Anyways, gwolves have silently updated, I guess somewhat silently updated, because they deactivated their Twitter and then reactivated it, and now we have wireless mice coming out. We're gonna have HSK coming out, and they have trailers now on their fucking Twitter and all sorts of good shit. But while they were deactivated on Twitter and going MIA on us, they used to have the 2009 version of the Hati-S. All right, you see that serial number HTS 2009 dash whatever. Now we have the HTS 2012. And as you could obviously tell, there's a big ass fucking white piece of PTFE right in the center there. And let me tell you, that sensor ring helps out so much. Like, it just with the static friction, for one, the dynamic friction or whatever you want to call it, the friction while you're actually moving and tracking someone is a lot smoother and a lot more consistent than it is with this one, because you could feel the edges a lot more on the front feet without the sensor ring. And you don't get that as much with the sensor ring because it balances out the weight a lot more, so you're not digging in on these front corners right here. So that sensor ring helps a shit ton. So if you've recently ordered a Hati-S and you didn't get a 2012 version, you got a 2009 version without the sensor ring. The sensor ring and the Kale 8.0 switches, which we'll get to here in a second, come on both the Classic and the Stardust editions of the 2012s, which is the newer updated versions, which is what you want. Because, well, like I said, comes with Kale 8.0 switches, which are much, much, much better than the Omron 20Ms that they originally put in the mice, and then they gave you some shit that you were never gonna fucking solder in there anyways, so why even fucking mention it? So, massive, massive, massive upgrade with the Kale 8.0s on the switches. They're much faster rebound. I can click much faster. It's much more tactile. It's a little bit louder, and yeah, they're just all around a much better switch in my opinion. I haven't used many other aftermarket style switches or any other switches besides like stock switches, which are mostly Omron 20s and 50Ms. And then you have some Razor switches and whatnot that are a little bit different and so on and so forth. But huge upgrade with the 2012 edition of the Hati-S. Make sure that you get a 2012. Don't get gypped and get a 2009 and not even know about this update and just have them pawning off a $100 mouse that you could honestly send it back. Say you had quality control issues, and they'll give you a updated version. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? If you have a shit, it's not a shit version, but lower quality, not updated version where the clicks, a lot of people have been saying they get mushy over time, which I could say they're not satisfying clicks whatsoever. I mean, they're very run of the mill clicks on the 2009. Like, it's not anything to brag about, but they definitely fixed the click issues. At least this is day 3 or 4 that I've had it, and it's just so satisfying to use. with the new switches and the sensor ring. Pretty positive. The classic, the 2012 version, still comes with a 3360 sensor. I don't think they changed the sensor at all. Just the sensor ring and the switches. And now they don't come with a blue cable. This is a paracord cable from Paracord Mouse. So, excuse me. But yeah, I just wanted to put this video out, make sure everyone knew that there is a new version of the Hati-S. Don't get gypped. Don't get a 2009 version if you just ordered yours, and send it back, get a new one. You might not even have to send it back. You could score, have two Hati-S's, one new one, one old one, and you'd be one fucking happy camper, I'd tell you that. But yeah, look out for this. They're gonna have more products coming soon. They got some fingertip stuff, some wireless stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be fun, expensive things along the ways. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and Twitter, whatever the fuck else there is. And yeah, have a good one, boys.